What's up, athletes? Welcome back. You know, we don't oftentimes think of it this way, but our best workouts are the ones that are the hardest to show up for. Our best workouts are the ones where we were feeling drained, where we had so many things on our plate and we barely made it. We oftentimes think about our best workouts being the ones where we pushed the hardest, where we lifted the most weight, where we ran the fastest. But that's actually not true. You know, it takes so much more energy to show up for a workout when there are so many reasons not to. So athletes, today I invite you to be proud of yourself and to reframe that definition of the best workout. Start thinking of it this way. My best workouts are the ones that are the hardest to show up for because I had a million reasons not to. It's always so much easier not to show up. The mind starts to play games and gives you reasons to let yourself off the hook so easily. But when we show up, we prove to ourselves that we are consistent. Remember that it's consistency that drives results, not intensity. So if I view my workouts as always being something I want to show up for, and my best ones being the hardest ones to show up for, I will always have consistency. And when I have consistency, I will have results and then slowly be able to bring on the intensity and really crush it. All right, athletes, now if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe so that we keep training together. On this channel, you're going to see many HIIT style workouts that are short, intense, relative to you, that deliver results in very little time. Now remember also to invite a friend, maybe share this video with a friend so that you have a training partner to have a bit of accountability with. All right, athletes, now let's get started. Today we're doing a 7-minute full body workout. It is a wild card workout, so I'll show you your first exercise. Then going forward, you're going to know what's coming up in this box above. We're working for 45 seconds. We are resting for 15 seconds. And all you'll need to follow along today is just a medium weight pair of dumbbells and then a mat and then maybe even a little elevated surface. So here I have a plyometric box, but you can use a chair or you can use a couch and then be close by to a wall for a wall sit. All right, so let's get started. Our first movement today is a split squat with a curl. So I'll show you the movement here on the mat and then I'll show you what it would look like in a Bulgarian split squat position. So keep that back straight as you pick up your weights, always being mindful of the low back. And now let's get into that lunge position. So we want to keep a 90-degree angle in the forward and back leg, positioning the feet somewhere where the heels will not lift up. So as we come down, we're going to do a curl. And we're gonna come right back. Now I'm holding a hammer curl position. If you'd like to hold it this way, you can. I find it a lot more comfortable with the weights to do it this way. Now today I will be doing a Bulgarian split squat, so you're welcome to join me here. This is a little bit more challenging, and if you do join me here, then I wanna remind you to drive your hips back first as you lunge. A common fault I see is this, where the heel lifts up. So drive the hips back, sit backwards, keeping the tibia straight, and then come back up. All right, athletes, this one is going to be a doozy, but remember, if you're here, then this is already your best workout. All right, athletes, in 3, 2, 1, and go. You can either stay on the floor or join me on an elevated surface. Inhale, drive the hips back, keep that tibia straight. And then to find balance, find a spot in front of you that you can focus on and really try to sink in as deep as you can. Don't worry about your speed. Really just worry about your position. Worry about your range of motion. Inhale and then exhale as you come up. 15 seconds. 10 more. Here we go. Few more reps. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right. We're now going to switch the other side. This time we're going to do a press. So on the floor, it's going to look like this. Now, otherwise, let's go ahead and get our foot onto. So you go. Find that spot. Foot onto our box here, and let's go for it. So you can come all the way down, come up and press, or if you want to really challenge yourself, go ahead and try it out this way. Drive the hips back and up and press. Inhale, up and press. That's it. If you're working with me on the floor, just follow my pace. Remember to breathe. Remember also just to Slow down the movement, really connect with the muscles working. Nicely done. Just 10 more seconds. Hips back, don't sacrifice form. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, let's drop the weights a moment. Next, we're gonna do a deadlift with a curl and press. So go nice and wide in the deadlift position. Go ahead and grab your weights. You're gonna come up into the deadlift. You're gonna curl, keep the palms facing you, and then press. Come back down, deadlift, up, curl, palms facing you, and extend with control. And go ahead and press against the floor to stand. Drive the knees out. And look straight to keep the back straight. Curl. Keep the palms facing you on that press. And this is more of a supine press. You already noticed that it feels a bit different than doing a regular strict press with the palms facing outwards. And break. All right, we're gonna go ahead and clear up some space now to come to the wall, and we're gonna do a wall sit with an abduction and adduction. I will use my weights, but you are welcome to just go ahead and do it with just body weight. So come on nice and low. And from here, I'm gonna open and close. So again, just create space for the knees. And then I'm more pivoting off of my forward leg. And so you're welcome to keep your heels on the floor or come on up, slight heel lift, and then pivot, abduction, adduction, and really feel the sides of the legs near the hips and your inner thighs firing as well. Good work. A few more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, now we're gonna come up for a plank pass through. So come up into a high plank position, but I also invite you to do the plank here if you wish. And in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you're pulling across laterally. So just make sure you're always tucking the opposite arm under and then sliding it across the mat. Don't lift up the weights because we're actually creating resistance through the friction created between the dumbbell and our mat. And then you'll notice also I rotate my body weight from side to side, really incorporating obliques and really just focusing on breath and shifting body weight from side to side. We've got about 5 seconds left. Don't break, you got this. In 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, switching now to our jackknife, one of my favorites. You see this often, but there's a good reason for it. I love to integrate the upper body, lower body when we do ab exercises. All right, so keep the head down and then bring the feet and the hands together. But the most important thing is that you've really got that low back flush against the floor, really holding contact the whole time. You can keep your head down if you wish. And just focus again, bringing the hands and feet together, but not breaking contact with the floor. That's really the sweet spot of this exercise. Continue to breathe. You got this. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and break. All right, let's go ahead and move our weights out of the way. This last one is going to be just body weight, and it's called a dead hamster. So you may have seen a dead bug. The dead hamster, you're going to start with hands and arms up here, arms and feet rather, losing oxygen to the brain, Sherry. All right, and we're extending opposite arm, opposite leg. Just push that low back into the mat. Inhale, open, keep the heel off the floor, and then exhale as you close. So inhale, open, close, exhale, open, close. If you're doing this, remember always that one arm stays and one arm moves. Same thing with the legs. We always have two limbs up here and two limbs that are moving. So if you're moving everything at once, just give this another go and try and work on that coordination. It took me a while, but you'll get it. 3, 2, 1, and break. Woo! That one is deceiving, isn't it? Good work, athletes. We made it. Good job for showing up for you and making this your best workout, no matter what energy level you had today. Remember, if you have it in you, repeat one more time or check out the other video I have linked for you at the end of this one to complete today's training. Remember that I love to hear from you, so comment below. Let me know how this went. Remember to like this video and then subscribe so that we keep training together. All right, let's go. Refuel, rehydrate, and let's meet up in the next one. You got this. From here on.